Okay, so this is how you unbox and then install a machine, a handheld printer for personal use or for commercial use. So you already have a cartridge in here. Always make sure your cartridge is in a seal or a closure like this. After use, you have to remove your cartridge from the printer, put it in the case, and then put it back in the shell case. So this is basically your handheld printer. This has your pointing device, a flash drive. This is your battery pack. This is your charger. And this is a cleaning liquid for your machine. So I'm going to walk you through how to put your cartridge in, power this up, and then start working with it. Okay, so to start it up, I'll first remove the cartridge from this box or the case. Slide it back. Then carefully insert the cartridge. Make sure it is well aligned. Push it to lock. Then use the flap to lock it up. Then you see the inkhead or the printhead is well aligned. Okay, so now we'll install the battery into the printer. You have to check it well and then push to lock. So now the battery is firmly fixed and you can power up your printer this way. So after putting your printer into the screen, you get to this home screen, and then now you can set up what you intend printing. So to start with, I will basically do a print of manufacturing date, expiry dates, and batch numbers. So to start with, you will first go to add, and then we're going to add text. So you add a text, and then I enter the kind of text I want to enter. If it's manufacturing date, I'll do the short of it, MFG dates. Bring in a colon, and then bring in the dates. Today is 20th March. So I'm done with it. To be sure of the text size or how big you want it to be, just allow it to go into the main screen by doing enter. It will come here. Now adjust it well using your stick. You can easily move the writing. You can still go in here, edit, font, and then the size. You can make it smaller or bigger depending on how you want to get the final print. So I will leave it at 30 for now, and then we test print to see how it will be. I will also go back and then add the other text for expiry and then the batch numbers. So we can add extra text for expiry. So I'll do EXP date. Then I bring in the dates. So automatically it will also take the same font size, making sure you're having a uniform font. Now let's add a batch number. I'll go add text. draw the batch in the same font size. Always pay attention to how easily you can maneuver by moving your stick or the pointer on the screen. Now this is ready to test print. So keep in mind you can easily change your font style by selecting, going to edit, going to font. You have a whole lot of fonts here, so you select the font as you prefer, and then you can use that to change the font style you want. So to do a test print, I always advise you try with a sheet of paper to make sure it is printing clearly and very well before you apply or you print on your main product. So let's do a test print together. You go to printing, then you click on print. Now it's ready to be printed. As you can see, your printer will be showing waiting, telling you it's ready to print. So to print, you need to hold this button and then run the printer over the material to see how it prints. Let's do it. So sometimes you need to test, depending on how dry your ink is, you need to test for a couple of times to get the clarity before you start applying on your real bottle or product. Let's try it further. Let's do a little bit more. So as you can see, we're printing it easily and it's working perfectly. So with this, I know I'm okay and I can test with a real material. I want to print on this bottle. We'll be printing on this bottle. So let's just do a test here. There we go.